You see the title of that thumbnail. I did a thing. Well, I actually didn't do a thing. This is something that I plan to do. Me and my lovely friend plan to do. One of the best human beings that I know. She actually made it happen. We were supposed to do it together, but she just can't help herself. But yeah, let me fix it. My hand's probably ashy. Let me see. It don't matter. So if you can see, and look at that sign. So this is not an engagement ring, it's a purity ring if you haven't noticed by now. But yeah, I made it official that I'm saying yes to God, which I've already been doing for the last 4 years. He's been keeping me, although it's been tough. Okay. Almost had some mishaps, but God kept me. Okay, that's another story time for another day. But yeah, after 4 years of me being celibate, going into my 5th year, I now have my ring as a reminder to stay focused. I actually got this for my birthday. It was a birthday gift. One of the best people I know got it for me, and she bought me mine for my birthday, and we took it back the next day to change the color, and she wound up getting hers, and we wound up praying over them, and we put them on each other's finger. And it was just a special moment because I feel like this journey has been something that was foreign. Celibacy has always been something that I've never really heard people talk about. I don't know why. I mean, where I'm from, it's not something that happens. It's taboo. Ain't nobody practicing celibacy. You having babies before being married. You may not get married and have babies. Okay? I didn't have a baby and get married, and that is completely, it's normal where I'm from. You can have a baby, as many babies as you want, and never get married, and it's completely okay. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I am living that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I decided the closer that I got to God, the more I desired to do things his way. And I just wanted to truly be celibate and save myself for my husband. And I feel like this last 4 years has been amazing. It's been worth it. It's been life-changing. It's given me a sense of clarity in a way that I don't think I would have been able to have had I not been on this journey while dating or in a relationship. It allows you to not have the fog and see past all of the fog and the smoky mirrors, because I feel like when you do have sex, it definitely clouds your mind and judgment. Y'all know I've spoke about my celibacy journey on here several times, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed to say or tell anybody that your girl has been celibate for 4 years. Okay? Ain't no man, listen, the day I get married and this ends, baby, the world will know. But it's been a struggle. I can't say that it has not been an easy road. It has not been something that has just been something that I say hasn't had its challenges, but because we're human, you know, your flesh has desires and wants, and sometimes it's hard to step away from your fleshly desires. But I try to stay as close as possible to God, and the last 4 years on this journey it's been worth it. If I can give it a word, it's been worth it. That's two. But I feel like, and now I have connected with someone who is also doing the same thing. She's been on her journey. I'm actually gonna have to get her up here to tell her story, but she's been on her journey for 5 years. Next year will be 6 years for her. Next year will be 5. So we started around like a year apart, not even knowing that we would run into each other at this moment and go through this journey together and be a support system for each other, hold each other accountable, and just show up for each other in times of need. And I just think this ring is just, now I cannot stop looking at my hand. Since she put it on my finger and we got it and she's gifted it to me, I have not stopped looking at my hand, because I'm just like, I'm so proud of you. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. One of my best friends bought me the necklace and the earrings for my birthday a few years ago. So I have the necklace and the earrings, and this is from Pandora, by the way. I'll put the link in the description, but one of my best friends bought me the earrings and the necklace that goes to this. So now to have the ring to bring it all together, it's just amazing. And like I said, I just can't stop looking at my hand because I'm so proud. Like I said, I come from a culture where having sex is just something that you do. It doesn't have a meaning. It doesn't have to have a meaning. You can just do it because that's what's being done. But I was tired of doing things cultures way. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing life or living how you want, because again, I got a kid. I've never been married, so I'm not saying I have the blueprint. What I am saying is I decided that the more and the closer I got to God and the more that I yearned to be at his feet, the less I desired to do things culture's way. And having sex with multiple people and just literally sharing everything within me with somebody that I don't see a future with is not something that I want to do. I feel like now I look at sex completely different, and that's something that I want to do in a covenant space with my husband. Somebody that I'm going to be with the rest of my life, somebody that I can grow with, somebody that I can learn with. And he might be here now, but that's neither here nor there. And I'm grateful. I am super grateful. And if you guys do not know, I feel like it's very hard to find a good community of people. I know it's some different tribes and some different communities out there that do cultivate creating spaces for people that are practicing celibacy, but I feel like we don't have enough of them. If you are also going through this journey and you are in the Atlanta area, holla at your girl. Drop a comment down below or something, because I feel like we gotta stick together, because we be struggling out here and it's just not right. Like, we be out here struggling and we ain't gotta struggle alone. We don't gotta do this alone. Like, no, seriously, we do not have to do this alone. So I feel like the more we get people talking about celibacy and the benefits of it, and not just it being something spiritual, but literally my body has been in a space where, first off, sis, I'm gonna post a picture of how I look now, because sis been in her gym bag too. Like, it just makes you wanna, like, you wanna stay looking good, because you don't know when you're gonna run into your husband. You don't know who watching you. So it just makes you wanna stay on point. And it's just not about the spiritual, but just about the physical and the mental. I just feel like it all plays a part in how you are. A lot of people, some people don't understand when you have sex or you're in a covenant with somebody that's not your husband, or just somebody, period. Depending on how that person is internally, their attitude, you take on all of that. Creating that soul tie with somebody, you take on all of that when you lay down with somebody. You wondering why you got an attitude. The person you sleeping with got an attitude all the time. You wondering why you're not motivated and you lack motivation and ambition. The person you sleeping with lacks motivation and ambition. And we don't realize that because we constantly just sweeping things under the rug and not paying attention because of that 10-15 minutes that you feel like you in glory. Babe, ain't nobody stroke game that deep. I got that from Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell, 28:19. Ain't nobody, I don't care nothing about that. I do not want to lose my soul at the expense of me trying to have a good time with somebody for 10 minutes. I don't want to get to them gates and not hear well done because of 10 minutes of me not wanting to just listen to what God said and enjoy the foolishness of what the world say I should be doing. I don't want to do that, babe. I don't want to do that. So this ring has become a constant reminder, and it's a little bit big, so I got to get a ring guard, but it's become, look it. It's become a constant reminder to me of my yes to God and my no to culture. So if I can give you guys any word of advice, I went through this 4 years without this reminder, and I don't know how I did that, but I won't go through the next. Pray to God that it's not another 4 years. God, I don't want that. I don't want that for me. I pray this time next year, I'll be married and pregnant, or married. Because if I'm married, y'all know what's happening. I mean, I'll take a pregnancy too, but if I'm married, I'll be just as happy. So this time next year will look completely different. And I'm going to clip this video because this little section right here, because when I'm married and me and my husband watching this back, yes, yeah, but I don't want that to be my testimony. But I pray that, if you are starting this journey, get something that's a constant reminder for you to look at every day to keep you focused and to keep you grounded. Get community, get somebody that can hold you accountable, somebody that you can be completely honest with. I think having somebody in your corner will definitely help you stay focused. But I think getting this ring was one of the best things that could have ever happened to me on this journey, because I literally love it. It's the best thing. So it's my yes to God to know the culture, and I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. But here's to another year. Cheers to 4 years, y'all. And before I go, if nobody told you, remember, you are appreciated. All of my little my celibate babes, we got this. We're gonna stay strong, and God gonna keep us. He gonna keep us in it. Peace and love, y'all. Until the next video, stay focused.